Yes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. From the gun on third down, Breeze. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Breeze. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Gurley. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Breeze now. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Breeze. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The 40, 20, 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Breeze, and that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here now, Roberts. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the AFC will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
And an AFC first down. First and 10. Check 59.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And he'll go right back to Thomas. Complete again. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Breeze going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's 3rd and short. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking. Up the first.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. They run. It's Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a third and about 13. On third and long, it's Breeze. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he can only manage to take... the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
15.
Mahomes now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Right there, 54. Here we go, D.
Yellow.
Second down.
Check. Check.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Check 50, check 50. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yellow. 15.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the AFC, and even 50 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, you know, it's hard for some of these guys to get on the same page because they've only been practicing together for a week, but these two, I think they're pretty familiar.
I would say so, right? You go back to OTAs, mini camps, preseason camp, games, the whole deal. They ought to know each other pretty well, and in an all-star game like this, key situations, you find someone like that who you know will be exactly where you think they're supposed to be.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
54.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 55 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the fourth. Breeze now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to make this a bit more respectable.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the AFC. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes, but it'll be 2nd down. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete.
I know we could sit up here
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.